There are a lot of videos on YouTube on how to look good and be more attractive, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. But what does actually work? How can you really start looking better? Because everyone says, go to gym, eat this, eat that, do skincare. But the reality is that you can't get things done without a structure. Because looking good is at the end is a goal of yours, and every goal has a system to achieve it. First, what the goal actually is. It is looking good. But how do you look good, and what a good-looking person is? The person you want to become has these features. Being tall, at least more than 5 feet 11. Being lean, so that your face structure is visible. Having a well-developed, proportionate physique. Elite bone structure, clear skin, and good hygiene. These are the features every good-looking, attractive person has in common. Growing taller. If you're still in your growing age, 13 to 19, and sometimes even 21, your body is growing at its maximum speed. And if you spend these years of your life eating crap, don't sleep well, and waste your time, you'll remain short for your whole life. But if you focus on the right habits and lock in, then you can grow really tall. Most people think that height is all about genetics. And yes, your parents' height and your genetics do decide how tall you'll be. But what people miss is that it doesn't decide a number, but a range to which you can grow. And it's way higher than you think. Even if your dad is 5 feet 6, you can grow till 6 feet. That's true. Now let's talk about what you should do in order to reach your height's maximum. Eat in a caloric surplus. This only applies if you are average or underweight. If you are overweight and carry a higher body fat percentage, then you should eat according to your maintenance, or slightly less. For example, 200 to 300 calories less. Eat enough protein. Eggs, chicken, fish, lean beef, Greek yogurt are the best sources of protein. Calcium. Dairy is the best source of calcium, raw or whole milk, Greek yogurt, cheese, etc. And vitamin D, which you'll get from sunlight. High quality sleep. Getting 8 to 9 hours of undisrupted sleep is crucial for growth. While sleeping, your body produces the highest amounts of growth hormone and testosterone, which is crucial for growth. Being lean. This is the most obvious when it comes to looking good. When you're lean at around 10 to 12% body fat, your abs start to show. Your jawline and hollow cheeks become visible. Getting lean is like embracing what you've built and what you have. Do cardio daily for around 30 minutes on an incline treadmill or just normal walking. Eat in a caloric deficit of around 300 to 500 calories. Aesthetic v taper. An aesthetic physique is always going to be on every how to look attractive list, because having a well-developed, balanced musculature just makes you look different. Imagine a person with a normal body composition, an average guy. And now imagine a guy with a nice V taper, big arms, developed chest, and a great balance between upper and lower body. See the difference? Instantly better. Now to build such a build, follow a split like PPL. This is the best split for beginners as it hits every muscle twice a week and gives enough time for recovery. Focus on exercises like pull-ups, lat pull-downs, and any kind of row for back width, thickness, and overall balance. Lateral raises, shoulder presses, and rear delt flies for overall shoulder development. Incline pressing with your elbows tucked in for upper chest development. Leg raises for abs and planks for tighter belly. Focus on progressive overload, which means gradually increasing the weights or reps. You don't need to do this every other session, but every 2 weeks, even if it's just a rep or two. If you can do it and not be drained, then you are progressively overloading. Be slow with this, or else you'll hit a plateau where you'll be stuck at the same weight for years. When it comes to diet, first you need to calculate your total calories, which you can do by going on the website, which I've mentioned in the description. Then add 200 to 300 calories if you are underweight for lean muscle gain, or reduce 200 to 300 calories if you are overweight so that you only lose fat and not muscle. Next comes protein. Some high-quality protein sources are eggs, chicken, lean beef. Eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Bone structure. Athletes like swimmers and weightlifters have denser bones than an average person. This is because of mechanical tension. Such athletes train under high mechanical tension, and that makes their bones stronger and denser. And we have to apply the same method on our face, but how can we do that? By chewing hard food. You see, our ancestors had wider, stronger jaws because they had to chew harder food like meat. But today's modern diet has really soft food that doesn't put much pressure on our bones or muscles, and the body adapts. If you eat soft food, the body will adapt and give you softer, weaker bones, which are enough to chew soft food. But if you eat hard food, the body will again adapt and give you stronger and denser facial bones and muscles. because at the end, any and every change that happens to our body is an adaptation according to the situation you put it through. So what should you do? Eat harder food like meat. And you can also train your masters by chewing on a towel. But remember not to chew with your front teeth, but with your molars, which are your back teeth. These are responsible for heavy chewing action. This is the primary method. If you do this from the beginning, you'll have a perfect jaw and growth. Skin and grooming. Having clear, glowing skin is important because it makes you look clean. And trust me, guys, a woman will always choose a clean guy over an unclean Chad. And you don't really need S-tier Korean glass skin. Your skin just needs to be clean, which means that you don't have excessive acne or dark patches. And the most important thing is glow and radiance. So basically, it's clear and glowing. For that, you need to do a few things. A. Skincare. Use a gentle cleanser according to your skin type. Avoid chemical-heavy, harsh face washes. There's a difference between face wash and a cleanser. Next, use a gentle moisturizer. Again, according to your skin type. Use both of these twice a day, once in the morning and once at night before bed. And when going out in the sun for more than 10 minutes, use a non-greasy sunscreen. Controlled sun exposure will give you vitamin D, but excessive sun will tan you and even worse, cause aging or skin cancer. This is the first step of your skincare. The second step involves adding serums like retinol, vitamin C, niacinamide, etc. These products should be bought according to your need. For most people, I'll suggest vitamin C and retinol, as that's what will give you that glow. The most important thing, which people mostly forget, is color and contrast. To achieve a high contrast look, you should have color, which means healthy-looking skin. You'll get that from eating carrot and tomato. These have beta-carotene in them, which can make your skin look slightly warmer and more lively. B. Smelling good. This is another thing women notice the most, as a good scent can take you from a 3 to a 7 instantly. But what most guys do is go for strong perfumes, which are too harsh for the nose. All you need are two things. First, a good deodorant. Your sweat doesn't have its own smell. It smells bad because it combines with the dirt on your skin, hence your armpits smell bad. But if you apply deodorant on such points, you'll avoid smelling sweaty and smell normal. Second, a perfume. This is what takes you to the next level. A good light perfume levels you up and makes you seem attractive. At last, I'll say one thing. Be consistent. If everyone is swearing so much on being consistent, then there must be something about it.